Hey, Jeremy Kennedy here, and I want to tell you a little story about my friend Rami. She's actually a student. She came to me a couple years ago and said, Jeremy, I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated. I'm trying to figure out how do I actually make money online. Like, I keep buying all these courses, I keep doing all this stuff, nothing works. I can't figure it out. What am I doing wrong? And I asked her, I said, do you have your own product? Have you built a customer list? And of course, the answer is always no to those two questions. When in fact, those are the two things that you absolutely need to do. And it's so much easier than anybody thinks. And as soon as I say those words, most people go running scared. I know you're not one of those people that's going to turn off the video right now because I just said create product. Because you're not that kind of person. You're not a scared person. And Romney wasn't either. So she took my advice. I actually walked her through and helped her figure out how to do it. It was frustrating to her at first, and then when she finally did it, she launched her first product and she made some good money off of it. Okay, it was life-changing for her. And then she came back to me not too long ago, a few months ago, and said, Jeremy, after I launched that first product, I want to help other people do the same thing, because as a newbie, as a beginner, there are several things that gurus just overlook and they miss, and they don't give you the full spectrum from like a newbie perspective. And so Romney went ahead and created this new course called Newbie Launch Code. And what she does is she specifically goes from a beginner standpoint and helps you create and launch your very own product. Now, trust me, this is what you need to do. I've been doing this for over a decade, for over 11 years now. I've been creating and selling my own very simple, easy to make, anybody can do this, products, okay, and putting those customers on my email list and then emailing that list with more offers, more affiliate offers and things like that. And it is life-changing money. I've done 6 figures per year ever since the very first year. And Rami is well on that course. He's right on that path, and she wants to help you from the beginner perspective. And I think that's super important because like gurus can really miss the things that you need from a beginner perspective. So that being said, I'm going to offer you some bonuses that are truly valuable. Number one, I'm going to send you unstoppable traffic for the next 7 days. You're going to get a minimum of 100 clicks per day, probably more, for the next 7 days. Anything you want to promote, that's fine with me as long as it's legal, right? And not like adult oriented and things like that. I'll send that traffic to you, straight to your link. Now I can only offer that to the first 25 people through my link because it does cost me money. I do have to set it up manually, each one. So that being said, I have to limit that bonus. Number two, I should limit, but I'm not going to limit this because I really want to help you. And this bonus should cost at least a minimum $100, $200, and that is I am going to personally critique your sales page or landing page. It could be a squeeze page if you want, but if you have a sales page, I'm going to look at it and personally look it over and reply to you via email and tell you what are the things that you need to change and update about that page to make it convert. Now, I've written hundreds of sales pages, hundreds of sales letters. I mean, it's ridiculous how many I've written, and I know what converts. I know what's wrong with your page, and I can tell you how to fix it. And I have charged people pretty good money to do that before, and some of the biggest names in the industry has come to me for advice on sales page critiques, and it really skyrocketed their results. So if you've got an offer is flatlined, or if you are going to create an offer, this offer will continue to stand. If you create your own product and you get ready to launch it using Rami's teaching, send me the link to that sales page. I will critique it for you to make sure you have a high converting offer. Okay, and again, that I would charge at least $200 for that any other way. I also have some more bonuses for you below. You can see them. They would cost real money for you any other way except through these bonuses today. But that being said, if you are a beginner and you are struggling, or even if you have struggled for years in this make money online world, and you have tried and tried and tried, just you get overwhelmed, you can't seem to make money, this is what you need to do, okay? To a lot of people, it sounds boring, right? Or it sounds undoable because it involves creating and launching your own product and putting people on email lists. It sounds overwhelming. I already know how it sounds. But put a little trust in yourself, okay? You can absolutely do this, and this is what you need to be doing. Look at what all the other gurus are doing. Not what they're teaching. They're teaching 100 different methods. How are they actually making their money? I can tell you this after being 11 years of doing this stuff full time. Even the biggest top guys, what are they doing? They're creating products, they're putting you on their list, and they're selling you more stuff. That is the ticket to making a full-time income online, and you can turn it into a passive thing as well. Trust me, you can do this. Trust me, you need this course. This is what you absolutely need. Get inside of it. Get it, okay? If you've been struggling, please get it, and get it from her perspective, a newbie's perspective, which is way better sometimes for a beginner than a guru. So I'm going to shut up now, and you just hit the link below, and we'll see you on the inside.